Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning. My name is Nurul Najwa binti Zakaria. My matric number 206155. Today I want to talk about environmental issues today. Environmental problems are the negative consequences of human action on the biophysical environment. Environmental conservation is the practice of safeguarding the natural environment at the private, corporate and governmental level for the benefit of both the environment and humans. Environmental challenges are addressed through environmentalism, a social and environmental movement through lobbying, research and activism. The amount of greenhouse gas in the atmosphere is probably higher than the level that will affect climate change. Major current environmental issues may include climate change, pollution, environmental and protection for any ecological valuable natural areas, genetically modified food and global warming. The climate change crisis is accelerating at the unprecedented rate and protection for any ecological valuable natural areas, genetically modified food and global warming. The climate change crisis is accelerating at the unprecedented rate and we are not ready for it. Why the crisis has many factors that play a role in its exacerbation. There are some that warrant more attention than others. Secondly, pollution. Pollution is described as the incorporating of toxic into the natural environment that result in negative change. Pollution can take the form of chemical substance or energy such as noise, heat, or light. Major forms of pollution include air pollution, light pollution, litter, noise pollution, plastic pollution, soil contamination, radioactive contamination, thermal pollution, visual pollution, and water pollution. Third, environmental degradation. Environmental loss in the deterioration of the environment caused by the lack of resources such as air, water, and land, as well as the destruction of habitat erosion, species extinction, and contamination. It is characterized as any alteration of destruction to the atmosphere that is deemed detrimental or under species extinction and contamination. It is characterized as any alteration of destruction to the atmosphere that is deemed detrimental or undesirable. Environmental degradation comes in many types. When natural habitats are destroyed or natural resources are depleted, the environment is degraded. Efforts to counteract these problems include environmental protections and environmental resources management. Lastly, resources depletion. The consumption of the resources faster than it can be replenished in first to as resources depletion. Natural resources are commonly divided between renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Resources depletion is more commonly used in reference to farming, fishing, mining, water usage, commonly divided between renewable resources and non-renewable resources. Resources depletion is more commonly used in reference to farming, fishing, mining, water usage, and consumptions of fossil fuel. This depletion of wildlife populations is called defaunation.